if I spend every waking moment trying to just beat you, eventually that becomes a shallow life. That can't be what motivates me. Again, I want to beat you, but that can't be the bottom line for me.
This quote by Thomas Edison said, "When you feel you've exhausted all options, remember this, you haven't."
My father was an alcoholic and had tried to get sober many, many times. And I'll never forget it, Jay. We were driving to a baseball game of mine. My dad started crying. I'd never seen my dad cry before. And he pulls the car over, and he still isn't looking at me, but he's crying, and he says, "Eddie," and then he turns to me and he goes, "I'm gonna try to get sober." And I'll never forget this, brother. He goes, "One more time." And I said, "Really, Daddy?" He goes, "I'm gonna give it one more try." And I said to him, I said, "Why would this be any different this time?" And he said, never said this to me before, he goes, "Because I love you, and you deserve a father you can be proud of, and you can't be proud of me right now."
I got here like, yo, why am I losing? Why can't I drive the Mercedes-Benz? Why can't I drive the Bentley? Why can't I? Look, I don't even drive a Bentley. I'm trying to say something to you. I got tired of coming up short. I got tired of seeing people drive what I thought my wife should be in. I got tired of the job telling me I couldn't go see my baby girl at 10 o'clock, get her academic award because this is work hours. I got tired.
I've learned that you don't do it alone. I've learned that you need to trust somebody when you have tough decisions or when you're in difficult situations, that you don't know it all, and that unfailing love and unconditional support are amazing things when given to a person. And that's what I've tried to do as a parent and a grandparent and a coach.
And I think every great thing we do in life is one away, but it's also born from love. To talk about your book, when you love people or you love something so deeply, if that love is greater than what the obstacles might be, now you got a shot to do it. Then my dad gets sober, he comes home from rehab. I say, "Daddy, are you never gonna drink again?" And he said, "I can't promise you that. I can promise you I'm not gonna drink for one more day." And he lasted the rest of his life stacking those one more days up.
You gotta rewrite the code. You gotta rewrite the script. Calling all reformers. I'm calling all innovators. I'm calling all game changers. I'm calling all world shakers. I'm calling all city shifters. I'm calling everybody that has an inkling of faith in themselves. I'm calling everybody. This message is for everybody and anybody that has enough guts to believe that they were born to make a difference, that they were born to make history. I refuse to be average. I am allergic to average. I was born to leave a mark. Let me ask you a question. When you defy the laws of gravity,
Jim Rohn said all of us, we got the same ending. We're gonna die. So if you know you're going to die, why are you playing it safe? Like if you know you're gonna die, why are you listening to other people tell you about your life?
Forget about the crowds, the size of the school, their fancy uniforms, and remember what got you here.
If you're gonna die, why don't you live your own life? Man, that's what I loved about my grandma. She drove until she was 89 years old. She died in her own home. She didn't die nowhere else. My grandma lived her life on her terms. My grandma got her hair done every 2 weeks. She still was getting her hair done. She was still going to get massage. She was still going to get manicure, pedicure. With the little money she had, she lived life on her terms. And guess what? There were some people in my family that didn't like the fact that she lived life on her terms and didn't care what they thought. But you know what? She died on her terms. You're gonna die anyway. Don't die on your grandma's terms. You're gonna die anyway. Don't die on your friend's terms. You're gonna die anyway. Don't die on your parents' terms. If you're gonna die, die on your own terms.
No matter the odds, destiny is calling.
If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're gonna be winners.
That's what I was trained to do. That's why I went to West Point, not just to be an Army officer, but to be a leader.
Focus on the fundamentals that we've gone over time and time again. And most important, Don't get caught up thinking about winning or losing this game.
No, you in the back. I need you to hear me. I got tired of losing.
You must evolve. The world has changed. It will never be the same. Only those who have evolved will inherit the future. Evolve or expire.